Hey guys, we're here at Camp Fortune again, and we're testing out the new Norco Sight.
Like the 2020 Norco Optic, the Norco Sight has seen some key updates, such as going from a 66-degree head angle to a 64-degree head angle. It has a variable rear center length. The dropper post lengths range from 150 millimeters on a size small, 170 millimeters on the medium and large sizes, to a whopping 200 millimeters on the extra large. So I was testing out the Norco Sight C1 in the 29er configuration. You can get this bike with both 27.5 and 29-inch wheels. And I had the SRAM build kit, so it had a RockShox Lyric Ultimate up front and a RockShox Super Deluxe Plus in the back. The bike had a set of SRAM Code RSC brakes with 4-piston calipers. It had a SRAM X01 Eagle derailleur and shifter, DT Swiss wheels, a RockShox Reverb dropper post, which was 170 millimeters. And tying everything together was a Maxxis Minion DHF tire in the front and a DHR tire in the back, both wide trail.
I've set the bike up using Norco's Ride Align setup guide, which you can find on their website. You put in your height and your weight, and then it'll tell you how to set up the pressure in your fork, your shock, and even the pressure in your tires, as well as the length of your stem, how many spacers you put in your headset, and the width of your handlebars, which is pretty amazing. It's a great starting point, and I found that I didn't really have to make too many tweaks to their recommended settings. I find that the massive amounts of grip you get from this bike to be super handy on the climbs. If you're willing to put in the work, this bike can climb absolutely anything. On the downhills, this bike just shreds. The added weight, the slackened head angle, and that Ride Align setup really puts you in a good position to just crush it. And without further ado, we're gonna go ride the bike.
If there's one word I would use to describe the ride quality of the 2020 Norco Sight, it would be smooth. Norco's Ride Align concept really works great at putting the rider in the perfect position on the bike. I was able to keep a relatively neutral position over even some of the more gnarly and steeper terrain. The suspension did a really great job of smoothing out all of the hard hits, and it also provided massive amounts of grip. Seeing as it's November, it's raining a lot, and pretty much all of the test riding I did was in the wet, so the grippiness of this bike was super apparent. With the Ride Align setup, I was able to get the bike dialed in to just like stay super planted on the ground. I was really surprised at the amount of climbs I was able to clean. So to talk more about climbing in general, despite the weight of the bike and the slack head angle, I found it climb quite well. I think that's thanks to the steepened seat tube angle. Speaking of the weight of the bike, the C1 model that I tested came in at just around 33 pounds with pedals.
Oh yeah.
Thanks again to the people over at Full Cycle and Norco for sending me this bike for review. If you guys have any ideas of other bikes you want to see me review, just drop a comment below and I will see if I can get my hands on them. And if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button. I'll be posting a new video every week. I'm gonna have to get creative because winter's coming, so yeah, stay tuned and I'll see you guys out on the trail.